Every morning feels like a new start. When I open my eyes, I tell myself, today is a new day, a new chance. The world outside is quiet. The air is cool and soft. I take a deep breath and feel thankful for the new day. I stop my alarm. I don't press snooze. When I get up right away, I feel proud. I win my first small battle of the day. I stretch my arms and smile. Then I say, "Good morning, world." These simple words make me feel positive. Every morning, I try to speak small English sentences. For example, "I'm ready." "Let's begin." "It's a good day." These phrases sound easy, but they help me start my day with energy. Next, I drink a glass of water. It wakes me up and makes me feel fresh. Water reminds me of a saying I love, "Still waters run deep." It means quiet people often have strong minds. I want my morning to be like that. Calm and strong. I open the window. The sky is turning orange. Birds are singing their morning songs. They sing every day without thinking. That is how I want my routine to be. Natural, not forced. I make my bed slowly. While I do it, I talk to myself in English. I'm folding the blanket. I'm fixing the pillow. I'm cleaning my room. This small habit helps me think in English. Then I go to the mirror and smile at myself. I don't do it because my life is perfect. I do it to feel thankful before the day starts. When I say, "I'm grateful for this morning," I feel light and happy. I wash my face with cool water. The water makes me feel alive. I look in the mirror again and think, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. That line gives me strength to move forward. While I brush my teeth, I sometimes listen to short English audio. It helps me hear real English sounds. I listen to how people pause, how they join words, how their voice goes up and down. Learning English is like listening to music. You don't only study it, you feel it. When I finish, the room is bright with sunlight. I open the curtain fully. Light fills my desk and my heart. On my desk, I keep a small note. It says, "Discipline is doing what you must do, even when you don't feel like doing it." This reminds me to stay strong. All these small actions, drinking water, making the bed, opening the window, they look simple, but together they give me power. They help me start my day with purpose. Before I move to the next part of my routine, I take one deep breath and say softly, "Let's make today count." After making my bed and opening the window, I start my morning stretch. I raise my arms high, breathe in slowly, and then breathe out. It feels good to give my body some air and movement. I do this every day. It helps me wake up my muscles and my mind. When I stretch, I tell myself, I'm getting stronger every day. Sometimes I do light exercise, a few push-ups or short yoga. I don't try to be perfect, I just try to move. The goal is not to look strong, but to feel fresh and ready for the day. While I exercise, I also talk to myself in English. I'm stretching my legs. I'm breathing deeply. I'm feeling good. Saying these sentences helps me connect English with my real actions. It makes learning easy and natural. After a few minutes, I sit on the floor and close my eyes. I take 3 slow breaths. Inhale, exhale. The world becomes quiet. This is my time for peace. I call it my morning reset. No phone, no noise, only me and my thoughts. I think about one thing I'm thankful for. Sometimes it's the sunshine, sometimes it's my family, and sometimes it's just the fact that I can start again today. When I open my eyes, I feel calm and focused. My mind is clear, like clean water. This is when I do a small 5-minute meditation. I repeat a simple line in English. I'm calm. I'm ready. I'm strong. It's short, but powerful. Every time I say it, I believe it a little more. Then I take my journal from my desk. It's a small notebook where I write my morning thoughts. I don't write long pages. I only write 3 things. 1. What I feel thankful for. 2. What I want to do today. 3. One English phrase I learned or liked. For example, today I wrote, thankful for a new morning. Plan. Record a new video. Phrase, start small, stay consistent. Writing helps me organize my mind. It also improves my English spelling and vocabulary. Even 5 minutes of writing can make a big change in your mood. After journaling, I sit quietly for a minute and look outside the window. The sunlight touches the trees. The sound of birds is soft and happy. I feel part of something peaceful and big. I smile and say, it's going to be a good day. This small sentence makes my heart lighter. When you say good things, your brain starts to believe them. Before I move to the next part of my morning, I check my goals board on the wall. There are 3 simple notes. Be focused. Be kind. Keep learning English. These remind me why I started this journey. They are not just goals. They are promises I make to myself every morning. After my meditation and journaling, I sit at my desk. This is my favorite place in the morning. It's clean, bright, and full of positive energy. On my desk, there is a notebook, a pen, and my laptop. I like to keep my desk simple. When my space is clean, my mind feels clear too. The first thing I do is open my planner. I write down 3 main tasks for the day. Only 3, not 10. When I do fewer things with focus, I do them better. I say to myself, I don't need to do everything. I just need to do the right things. Then I take a deep breath and read my goals for the week. One goal is about health, one about learning, and one about creating content for my channel. Seeing my goals in front of me keeps me motivated. Sometimes I also add a short quote. Today's quote says, success is the sum of small efforts repeated every day. When I read this, I smile because it's true. Even a 5-minute habit, when done every morning, can change your life over time. Now, I open my laptop and check my notes. I look at my video ideas and English lessons. I ask myself, what message do I want to share today? How can I make learning English feel easy and fun? Thinking about my students and viewers gives me energy. It reminds me that what I do in the morning can help someone else in another part of the world. That thought makes me proud and grateful. Before I start working, I take a short break. I stand up, stretch my arms, and drink another glass of water. This small pause helps me reset my focus. When I sit down again, I open my journal one more time. I write one sentence in English. My focus line for the day. Today I wrote, "Stay calm, stay consistent." I repeat it softly. It becomes my reminder for the next few hours. Then I check my to-do list and start my first task. Sometimes it's writing a script. Sometimes it's researching a new topic. Sometimes it's editing or replying to comments. While I work, I keep my phone away. No notifications, no distractions. I've learned one simple truth. When you control your morning, you control your day. If I finish one small task, I don't rush to the next one. I stop for a moment and say, "Well done." It's good to celebrate small wins. They give you confidence and joy. After about 1 hour of focused work, I take a short walk on the balcony. The sun is brighter now. People outside are moving, cars are passing, and life feels full of rhythm. I like to look around and notice things in English. For example, I describe what I see. A man is walking with his dog. A woman is buying vegetables. The sun is shining beautifully. This is how I practice English naturally, without any textbook or grammar rules. Learning happens when you live the language, not only when you study it. After my short walk, I come back and check my planner again. If I've finished 2 out of 3 tasks, I smile and say, "Progress, not perfection." This sentence helps me stay kind to myself. Before I move to breakfast, I take one more deep breath and thank myself for showing up. Because success starts with showing up. Every single morning. After finishing my morning work, I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. The kitchen smells fresh and clean. Sunlight touches the table and the floor. It feels peaceful, like the day is smiling at me. I start by boiling water for tea. The sound of boiling water is soft and relaxing. I love this small part of my routine. It reminds me that even simple things can bring happiness. While I make breakfast, I like to listen to short English stories or podcasts. They help me improve my listening skills and also fill my mind with positive thoughts. Sometimes I listen to slow English. It's calm and easy to understand. Other times I listen to native speakers to challenge my ears. When I don't understand every word, I don't stop. I just listen to the rhythm and emotion. This is how real learning happens, step by step. While my tea is ready, I prepare my breakfast. Usually it's something light. A bowl of oats, some fruit, or an egg sandwich. I also drink a glass of water with lemon. It makes me feel fresh and healthy. As I eat, I try to think in English. I describe what I'm doing. I'm drinking tea. The tea is warm. The toast smells nice. These small sentences keep my English active. Sometimes I practice new words while eating. If I hear a new word in a podcast, I write it on a small paper note. Later, I'll use it in a sentence. For example, if I learn the word calm, I say, "My morning is calm." Simple, but powerful. After breakfast, I clean my cup and plate. This small action gives me a feeling of order. When my space is clean, my thoughts are also clean. It's an easy way to train discipline. I look outside the window again. The sky is bright now. Children are walking to school, birds are flying high, and people are starting their day. Everything feels alive. I take a deep breath and think about how lucky I am to have time to learn and grow. Many people rush every morning, but I choose to move slowly and mindfully. This makes me more focused and creative. After cleaning, I sit at my desk again for my short English reading session. I open a simple article or a short story. I read slowly, one sentence at a time. If I find a new word, I don't stop too long. I just try to understand the meaning from the sentence. Then I repeat the line softly to feel its rhythm. Reading in the morning helps me think clearly. It fills my mind with good language and better thoughts. I love how words can change your mood. Just one good line can make you feel hopeful again. When I finish reading, I write one sentence from it in my journal. It could be a quote or a new expression. Today I wrote, "A peaceful morning creates a powerful day." This sentence describes my mornings perfectly. Calm, focused, and full of quiet energy. Before I move to my work for the day, I close my eyes for a few seconds. I smile and say, "I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm ready." These words give me power and peace. Because every day is not just about doing more, but about becoming better. Step by step, in English and in life. When my morning routine is complete, I feel calm, focused, and full of energy. The rest of my day becomes easier because I start it with peace and purpose. Every action I take in the morning may look small. Drinking water, making the bed, writing in my journal. But these small steps build my mindset. They tell my mind, "You are in control." Sometimes people ask me, "How do you stay consistent every day?" And I always say, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing up. Even on the days when I feel tired or lazy, I remind myself of this. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation changes. Some days you have it, some days you don't. But discipline, that's what keeps you moving. I've learned that success doesn't come from big steps. It comes from small, quiet efforts repeated every single morning. When I started my English journey, I wasn't confident. I was afraid of speaking, I made mistakes, and sometimes I even wanted to give up. But every morning I tried again, and that made all the difference. Now, I use my mornings not only to grow myself, but also to help others learn English and find their confidence too. Every time I record a video, I think about someone sitting far away, maybe drinking coffee, maybe on their way to work, listening and learning. That thought fills my heart with happiness. Mourning is not just about time, It's about energy. It's about how you use the first few hours of your day to build the kind of life you want. So, I always tell my viewers, start your day with purpose, not with your phone. Start it with gratitude, not with stress. Say to yourself, I'm learning. Say to yourself, I'm improving. If you keep saying it, one day you'll believe it. And when you believe it, you'll start to see it in your life. Morning is your best teacher. It teaches you patience, focus, and peace. It reminds you that every sunrise is a new opportunity to be better. As I finish my tea and get ready for work, I take one last deep breath. I look around my room, the clean desk, the light on the floor, the quiet air, and I feel proud. Proud not because I did something big, but because I started my day with care. And that's what I want my viewers to feel too. Proud of their small steps, proud of every new English word, proud of every morning they try again. So, if you're watching this video, I want you to remember one thing. You don't have to do everything. You just have to start. Start with a smile. Start with one English sentence. Start today. Because a beautiful morning can change your entire day, and a simple habit can change your entire life. This is my morning routine. Simple, peaceful, productive, and full of learning, just like life should be.